Pisces. Let's get into a reading. So, guys, if you need anything, check it out down below. As your friendly reminder, Patreon and channel members get to see these first, always and forever. Okay, let me get comfy. Let me get comfy. Let me get comfy. So, I started hearing the song Little Do You Know. I feel like there could be an energy here where somebody's memory or the hurt that you experienced from something could have been very like haunting, something you couldn't get over, something you couldn't, I don't know. It's an energy of I'm still haunted by the memories. I'm still haunted by the pain. I don't know. It's just like, have you ever seen someone go through like a breakup or a hardship and they might say that they're fine, but you can see it all over their face? It's like, but you're not fine. I can tell. Like your face is screaming, I'm not fine. I'm not okay. Something's wrong. Something's up. That's what I'm saying here. But I'm saying it around you. Now, that could be how others are perceiving you, or that could be the energy that you've recently been in, or an energy that you're getting out of, or I don't know. But that could or could not resonate. Let's see what's coming out. Guys, again, if you need anything, check it out down below. Okay, let's get it. Let me see. What is this energy that I'm bringing in? Okay, well, I will say this. You have had the strength and the courage to overcome something that has taken you down. I'll say that. And I'm going to even go as far to say, I feel like you have completely healed, and I feel like it's noticeable. That's what I'm saying. You've learned some sort of lesson. You had the strength and the courage to overcome something, someone. You learned what needed to be learned. It's like you studied this person like they were a lesson in college, baby, and you passed, okay? You passed. Whoever this is that you had to overcome, this could be a job, this could be a business where you kept trying to get it off the ground and you realized that it was just never going to work, and you've healed from what you perceived as a failure, and you're realizing that it wasn't a failure. It was never about that. It was about you learning what you needed to learn for your next chapter, maybe the next business you're going to start. And now that you've really healed, people can tell, oh my God, you have so much faith in what's to come, what you're about to go towards. And babes, people can tell. Now, these could be other suitors who have been patiently waiting to approach you. This could be, maybe this is something as simple as you've worked in the same place, you went through a divorce, everyone could tell. He or her is going through a hard time. Their partner left them, or they're going through a divorce. Well, now people can tell that you're in the phase of your life where you're healed, where you're looking towards your future, where you're in a place of planting seeds and knowing that it's going to grow. You don't have that pessimistic attitude of, well, this is a waste of fucking time. I know I'm not going to get what I want, because you don't see life through those lens, through that eye anymore. You truly believe. Yeah, there's something here about collaboration. Something here about collaboration. Now, I'm saying that whoever or whatever this is, I am saying that you could have tried to heal this before letting it go. So if this is a business, I definitely see that this business kind of just burnt to the ground, and it wasn't because you didn't try. You did everything you could. You could have even put your ass in a financial bind, maybe took another mortgage out on your home, like something drastic where people would be like, I cannot believe you did that. If this is a lover, this is a lover where you tried to be a team player. You tried to make it work. You tried to fix it. This relationship didn't fail due to the lack of you trying. I'll tell you that. Like, that's what I can say. And I'm saying that no matter what this person would have offered you, it would have never been enough, because this person always looked at you from this, I'm in control, I'm the one in charge, you'll get what I give you, or don't take it and get over it type of energy. They could have even approached you from a very practical and logical perspective, not from a very emotional, caring, loving energy. And that could have been really hard for you as well, because you could have not understood you know, it's interesting because I'm seeing a lot of water and emotion between you two, but I'm not seeing it when you're thinking of one another or discussing one another, which could have been very hard. This could have been someone that when you were in their presence, they were all lovey and touchy, but when you weren't in their presence, it's like they didn't love you or they didn't care kind of energy. And once you let them go and you healed, you realized that maybe that wasn't love at all. That was attachment, or that wasn't really what you thought that it was. And now that you've let it go and you've healed, people are recognizing that you're saying that, yeah, something here about something being toxic, something ending, someone getting over something and moving forward. Okay, give me more. Where are you going now that you've healed? Where are you going? So I am saying that whoever this is or whatever this is that you're... Okay, so if this is a person that you're leaving behind, I'm saying that they might try to heal something when it's no longer possible. 111 as I'm saying this. So yeah, just so you know. Where are you going? Well, where you're going is a winning season, babes. You're going towards the part of your life where people might even say that you're selfish. It's like where people were able to take advantage of you because you loved them, you cared about them, you fucked with them like that. Those are going to be the same people in your upcoming seasons and era of life that are going to tell you or call you behind your back selfish. They're going to tell you that you're the kind of person where you step on people when you need them. And it's like, yeah, well, you know, he or she used me and stepped on me and got their way and then dropped me like a hot rock. I'm seeing that as well. So where are you going? You're going towards a more balanced, stable life. You're going towards something that is going to be balanced for you, that could even heal you in a way that the past situation couldn't have. So this could be something as simple as, let's say that this isn't love at all. Let's say that this is a business and you felt like a failure because your business failed. And now that you've healed, you realize that you're not a failure. Your business ain't even a failure. It just was not meant to be. Maybe you were before your time. Maybe you started the business a little too late and you weren't able to get in it when the momentum was going. But now that you've got that healing energy coming out of you, you've got more hope for your next journey. And you're even at a place where you're going to take that wisdom and that knowledge that you gained, that you learned through your past circumstance, and you're going to use it for the new circumstance. But what I'm also saying is, let's say that you had a past business partner and that past business partner had always said, well, you know, the next business will start together. Well, you had done decided, I don't want another business with you. We're not doing this again. You could have decided to go independently. Well, that could be someone who is saying, well, you know, they just step on people's toes. Yeah, our business failed and I thought we should start a new one, but they wanted to do their own thing and now they just think they should because their businesses. That's what I'm saying here, okay? And it's a little bit of like, sometimes in life, people will say things about us that aren't necessarily true because they're not getting what they want. And you will be perceived as someone who is kind of like cutthroat, mean. Baby, you're like a pit bull in human form, okay? That's how people are going to see you, especially this healed version of you. Because you value yourself. You know what you want, what you need, what you deserve. And if someone can't give that to you, awesome, perfect, great. But that don't mean that you need to settle or tolerate that they're bringing to the table. And that doesn't make you a bad person. But I am saying here coming up, because you are healed and everyone can notice that or can tell, it could have you becoming a little bit of a villain to people who no longer have the ability to be close to you or have access to you, okay? So it really just depends. This could be a past partner that you've healed from. And, you know, maybe you see him in town and you used to be the one that would be like, hey, how are you? And now you're like, okay, I don't know who that is. Don't look over there. Can we leave? Your energy's so different that they're now going to say, yeah, well, I remember when they wanted to be up my butt. Now they think that they're better than everybody. Well, I remember when it ain't about that at all. It's about the fact that you've healed and you know what you deserve. You know where you're going. You know what you will and will not tolerate. And this person's energy is not it. So you're going towards better things. And I'm seeing you turning your back on anything that's blocked, that's lost. It's like, you know what? If you don't know if you want to be my friend or not, I don't want to be here. If you don't know if you want to be in a relationship or not, I don't want to be here. If you don't know what you're offering me when it comes to this job, this position, I don't want to be here. I see you taking yourself out of things. And again, people are going to say, oh, well, they just come up in here wasting our time. They just cutthroat. They think that they can. That's okay. That's okay. Okay? Give me a little bit more around your healing energy. I see a lot of hope. Babes, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. So this has not been no easy, light skip of a journey, okay? This ain't been the kind of journey where you just got on the bus, got right off the bus. This has been a long process, a depleting process, a process where you really had to think things through and look at things from an intellectual standpoint. I'm gonna be honest, you would have never healed to this degree if you wouldn't have taken your heart out of it and said, but let's be honest, let's be real. So again, let's go back to, let's say this ain't love at all, and let's say that this is business. This could be you taking your heart out of it and saying, listen, I love my business partner. I love this person, but realistically, when it comes to business, we don't work well with one another. So this business is failing. I'm going to take the L, but I'm also going to readjust what I don't like about this business, and I'm going to start the next one completely different. Now, whoever this business partner is, they could be taking it as a dagger to them. It's to their character. Oh, you think I'm the reason the last business failed? No, never said that. It's both of us. But what I learned is that for the next season of my life, I want something different. And again, that could be having someone feeling like you're in this cutthroat, it's all about you type of energy when you're doing what's best for you and you're putting in effort and dedication to things that feel balanced for you. So there's going to be kind of like a double-edged sword here because you are healing, and not only can everyone tell, but it's also kind of triggering other people. But I'm seeing that it's been a long journey. And I'm saying that this could have been a huge lesson for you to learn, for you to have the strength and the courage to say, but I recognize that this is what I need. I recognize that this would be successful. This is what I see as my success. Now, again, this could be a lover, and this could be a lover that you've healed over, you've overcame, and you're starting to believe in love again. You're starting to believe that not everyone's out there that's crap, that there are good people in the world, that there is someone out there for you. You had a lot of strength to overcome this person, to learn this lesson, to see that this person didn't have a lot to offer. And some of you could even be saying that you should have never taken this person seriously and that you should have never dated them more than maybe a few weeks or a few months. And that could be another thing that you kind of recognized. But that could be the same person who's now talking shit about you and saying, well, yeah, they say that. They say that they're going towards a balanced life, but I don't know why they got to cut me out. They always want to make me the bad guy. They're not a good team player. That's what I'm saying. But it's so interesting because I'm saying that whoever they're having a conversation with could disagree. It could be an energy of, well, no, they're not a good team player with you, but you cheated on them and you did some shady so own your accountability because they a good team player with me. That's what I'm saying here. And again, that's that healed version of you. People are going to get what they deserve. People are going to get what they bring out in you. So if someone's getting a very cold, detached, don't talk to me, don't fuck with me, you don't exist type of energy, it's more than likely because they did something and you were like, no, I ain't playing these games with you. So I am saying that as well. Well, Pisces, give me a little bit more. Oh, baby, you going towards your emotional fulfillment. You're looking towards the future. Taking action, taking a leap, taking a risk. You could be getting communication around the fact that someone has regrets when it comes to you. This could be a personal issue that's needed to be resolved for some time. Just so some of you know, maybe 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. I don't know about 5 years. I feel like that's a very long time, but who am I? I don't know. Could be 5 years. Some of you could be healing a relationship where it's been 5 years. And some of you, the reason that this person is now coming back and opening this conversation is because you are healed and your energy is a lot more lighter than it used to be. So you're going to be willing to either fix something or readjust. Some of you just need to be open for this conversation to happen. And some of you that are always down in the comments giving these past people the middle finger, that shows that you're not healed. That shows that you still have anger and resentment, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's also not being healed, okay? So make sure you acknowledge that before you go down in the comments cussing. Yep. Something's going to happen where a conversation's going to unfold with someone from your past, and the conversation is going to bring in a lot of emotions that are good, emotions that are bad, emotions that are overwhelming. But the purpose of the conversation is for you to be able to completely leave the past behind and forgive. Now, this could be a family member. Some of you could be finding out that, heaven forbid, a family member that you have been on the outs with is maybe going on hospice or got a bad health diagnosis or is getting older in life, and they're starting to realize that life does not last forever. And this person could want to start this conversation with you to heal this before they go on their next journey, so to speak. And this conversation could be met with anger, with resentment, with love, with laughter, and it's going to bring a lot of emotion to the surface. But Spirit is telling you that this could be another layer of the healing, and that could be the reason why this conversation is going to take place, so this can happen, so you can heal on a deeper level. Just so you know, this could be a Capricorn, an Aries, or a Pisces that's going to bring this in towards you. Again, it could be a family member that's wanting to find some sort of balance. Yeah, they've been meditating and contemplating on this for a while. They're trying to surrender. But I am saying that this relationship might not be healed. It's just so the negativity could be released. So let's say that you have always been in an estranged relationship with maybe a parent or a family member or a sibling. There could be a conversation that's going to unfold. Maybe somebody's going to have a health scare, or something's going to happen to where they want to do something like they've never done before. I'm saying that that conversation is going to happen, and I'm saying that that could heal you on a deeper level, okay? You know, my sister, my brother wasn't mean to me because they didn't like me. They did that because they resented my parents. They resented me, and that was the only way they knew how to handle it. Something like that's going to happen. Now, I don't see that this journey with this person is going to continue. So this isn't going to be someone that you're going to become best friends with. This isn't the family member that you're going to start inviting to your home every week. This isn't a lover you're going to get back with. The purpose of this conversation is for a deeper healing to take place, okay? And for you to know that they have regrets and they're really sad for what they've done, how they've treated you, what they've said, and that they themselves cannot move towards the future with that on their heart. So that's what I'm saying, all right? All right. I'm going to leave this here, guys. Have a blessed day.